Alright guys, this is my, I guess, overview of a speaker that I just built, or boombox, however you want to call it. Currently only has a 3.5 millimeter jack input, which actually I'll just demonstrate now, that it goes right in there. And then that signal gets thrown into a BBE sound processor, and then from there goes into the 15 watt per channel amplifier, which is right here. And then there it goes into the crossovers, super cheap crossovers that I got online for a different build and then were unsatisfied with when they were clipping my music at high volumes. Which won't happen here because the power is dramatically lower than what it was in the other build, which actually I have another video about that. And then here, from there it goes to these woofers, which are, they're 100 watt Easttechs, which, by the way, first of all, I found them in the garbage, so, you know, to me they're not going to waste, but 15 watts per channel with 100 watt speakers, I feel like they're being underused. But to me, it's okay. I've got no problem with underpowering these speakers. So it's also being split off by those crossovers to these tweeters here, because I discovered that without tweeters, the sound is just awful. It sounds muddy, like it's in a cave, but like even worse than if it was in a cave. And it's just like, it doesn't have, I don't know, it just sounds like poor quality. I don't know how to explain it, but regardless, these tweeters, which came from the Sony SSEC78s, which was what this was originally before any of this stuff was in here, these tweeters came from those, and they perform great, in my opinion. So the sound is where, to my ears, it sounds good. It may vary for you. But it's being powered by a 12 volt sealed lead acid battery. Let's see if I can get in there and just show you. It says normal charge 14.4 to 15 volts, standby charge 13.5 to 13.8 volts. I don't really know what the charging voltage is supposed to be for this, but I've got it set to 13.5 volts on this boost converter down over here, and I figured that would be fine. It doesn't, to me, seem like too much where the battery is going to explode. So yeah, and then you'll notice I've got this pretty rigged up setup here. So 120 volts AC from the wall becomes 14 volts AC through that transformer. Now, I've measured it as high as 15 volts and as low as 11 volts straight out of the transformer. So in order to mitigate that variability, I've and it's also AC, even though the transformer on it says DC. I've put in a little rectifier, which you can see right here. And from there, it goes to a USB charger for your car. So 12 volt to 12 volt to 5 volt step down converter is kind of what it's doing. And then that 5 volts is being fed directly into a boost converter, because if I were to just directly attach the boost converter to the input source here, it wouldn't actually be able to go as low as I wanted it to, so it was reading like 16 volts was the lowest I could set it. So with this, it goes all the way down. Well, I don't know how far it goes down, but I was able to set it to the 13.5 volts that I wanted it to, and so that's how this is all being powered. So yeah, I think I'll pause it, and then I will put these speakers back on and show you what it's like. Okay, so it's all back together. I'm just going to stand it up like the lantern that it is, and I'll just turn this around so you can see what's going on over here. I've got what is going on here? There we go, it's focused. Voltmeter just telling me 13.4 volts, and I'm confident that if I unplug this, it's still gonna read 13.4. The battery is just almost there, and you can see it's got no other attachments here. It's basically completely running off of that battery. Not that you would have any doubt of that, but so yeah. Let's power it up, and then these are the processor knobs, and I just keep it just keep them all the way on max, because that's what it should be. Everything should always be max. And this is the amplifier. Obviously I'm going to start it off low, and then let's see if I can plug in my audio cable to my phone, and there we go. Now I'm going to try to play music that I'm pretty sure is free of copyright stuff. So let's see. Okay, it's playing. I'll just increase the volume here. And now I'm going to just keep talking at a normal voice so that you can see how loud it is compared to me. I don't know if you can even still hear me right now, but it's very loud. So I'm going to dial it back, and maybe you can hear me now. Actually, I haven't even seen if my volume... So I did get cut off just at the end over there, but I think you get the idea that this thing is pretty strong, and let me turn that back down. And I'm rather pleased with it, despite looking horrendous both on the outside and on the inside. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and maybe got some insight into my thought process, and possibly some solutions to some of the issues that you're having. All right, take care. Bye bye.